What's going on, everybody? Thundershot here today, and today I'm going to be bringing you a review on a game I completed yesterday. I finished it. That game is Far Cry 3. Now, for the few of you out there who don't know what Far Cry 3 is, Far Cry 3 is an amazing, amazing game, and I can't exactly explain how the game plays to you, so instead, for those of you who don't know, I'm going to leave a short clip here in the beginning of the video. It's one of the final missions in the game, but it doesn't have any spoilers in it. And this will kind of be your introduction to the game a little bit, so you can see how the game plays, what it does, how it feels, all that stuff. So, yeah, I'll see you when we get back from that.
Jump! Jump! Jason,
Dennis, I found my brother. He's alive.
what about Hoyt?
I have a plan to kill him. He has my brother. Riley needs my help.
Jason, you are warrior of the Rakyat. Let go of your past. These ties to your family make you weak.
He's my brother.
Holy crap!
Where are you? They're taking it. I don't know where. We need your help.
Shit! I don't need this right now. There goes your four-wheel drive! I think I'm getting the hang of it. Are you okay? Yeah! Awesome! Did you see that? They're on the rooftops!
Okay, so as you can see, if I showed the game off correctly, there's driving involved, there's shooting, you're on an island, it's a sandbox-style game. You can go hunting, which isn't going to be in that video, but yeah, you can go hunt anything. You're not really tied down to any missions when you're not in missions. It plays kind of like, well, it's a sandbox. It's like Grand Theft Auto or Fallout, where you don't have to be doing any certain mission, any certain order, or anything like that. But you can go out and you can do whatever you want. You can hunt animals, you can do side quests, all that jazz. But it plays, it's got a very smooth feel to it, except for driving's iffy, but it's got a very smooth feel to it. And mounted machine guns, explosions, good choice of weapon selections, all that stuff. It's a very good game. But anyways, onward to the review of Far Cry 3. The reason it took me this long to beat it in the first place is because I had Far Cry 3, I played it a lot. I wasn't necessarily doing story modes because there are side quests that are a lot of fun to do and stuff like that. So I was bouncing around from those, I was hunting animals, I was taking down camps, which is also very fun. I was doing a bunch of stuff, I wasn't just going for the story mode. And then I moved, and when I moved, the moving took a couple days, and then when it came back, I think I was just Black Ops 2 from there on out. I didn't pick up Far Cry again, and then something happened, and I picked up Far Cry the other day, and it took me, in 2 sessions, I sat down and beat it. I think it took about 4 more hours of playing time, is how far off I was, and then I finished the story mode, and it reminded me what a great game Far Cry 3 is. So, my advice to you is, if you've been thinking about Far Cry 3, or if this is your first introduction to Far Cry 3, if you only buy, like, let's say 2-3 games a year, Far Cry 3 needs to be one of those games. There's not a lot negative I can say about this game. It has a very good upgrade system, I feel. It's not the best upgrade system out there, but it works. The gameplay is smooth. It's different. That's what I think is most special about it, is it's a different kind of gameplay that we haven't really seen or been able to do before, except maybe a little bit in previous Far Cries, which I haven't played. And that's the other great thing about this game. A lot of you thinking, oh, it's called Far Cry 3, right? I never played 1 or 2, I'm going to be so lost. No, Far Cry 3 has, to the best of my knowledge, no ties into Far Cry 1 or 2. I did not play Far Cry 1 or 2, not lost at all, didn't have to think twice about anything in Far Cry 3. It's its own game, so you don't have to worry about that at all. So, to move on from that, what I'm going to do now is there are going to be a lot of spoilers. So, if you were thinking about picking up the game, or if my review has in any way swayed you to want to pick up the game, I would advise you to click off this video now and go get the game and play it. Don't stick around for what's coming up next because it will spoil the game for you, it will ruin some of the story, and you get to see what happens, and that's no fun really. So if you want to go play Far Cry 3, go pick up Far Cry 3 and click off the video now. I'm going to give you 3 seconds to do so before I start spoiling anything. Go. You go on? Good, okay. Okay, so what I'm going to show now is the end of the game. I'm going to show the final little bout with Hoyt, and then I'm going to show the very ending of the game, and there are 2 options you can choose, and I'm going to show you which one I picked. So here that is.
You know what, Jason? I'm going to go easy on you, since you're a family man. 1 finger every time you lose. I think I'll start with the ring finger. Oh, Jason. Now we'll never be married. You know, you could have joined me. Every kill would have been rewarded with money. Fuck you. I take no pleasure in this. Really, I don't.
I don't need 10 fingers to use a knife!
I've been doing this long before you were born, kid.
Bring it on, old man!
I'm very disappointed in you, Jason. Now, you haven't checked up on your little brother, Riley.
Where is he?
Don't worry. I sold him to someone very special in Yemen. He likes them young.
I'm gonna kill you!
I have very powerful friends who will hunt you down.
They won't find anything left of
you. You can't win! I hold all the cards!
Then why are you afraid?
Your brother's at the airstrip. Don't want to miss that plane.
I'll delay the flight!
Citra, what have you done with my
I'm glad
friends?
you returned victorious.
Hey!
Where are you taking him?
I'm helping you. Look at you. Big, strong, powerful. Why would you want to go back to what you were? Now, you are perfect. It is my fault. I let you live with all these burdens. The bath purified you, but the cleansing is not complete.
What do you mean?
I love you, Jason. But you do not let me give you all my love. I know how hard this must be. It hurts me to watch you in pain.
Citra.
I only want to help you. To love you for who you are. to worship the man you have become. It will all be over soon. I will lead you onto the dais, and you will be free of your past. And then, I'll be yours.
Citra.
Walk the path of the warrior.
Only the strongest survive.
With the Rakyat, you are powerful, like those who came before you.
Knives take people away, they don't bring them back.
Lisa?
What warrior you are! I bet you shot Voss in the back!
Powerful warrior, you deserve the final Tatao. They will all fall at your feet.
And you're carrying all these weapons, and you have all these weird tattoos. Don't think you're a warrior because you collected those tattoos on your arm! I'm deleting them, Jason!
I am yours. We all are. This is your.
You are living in a fantasy world! I'm going to erase all of it!
Complete the path, or all your progress, your Tata, everything you have done on this island will be erased. You are ready, warrior. Here is your blade.
No, Jason, please, 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 Jason, no, no, please.
Jason, why must you leave? You will stop being a warrior, a hero. Your friends, they will move on. Have kids and boring lives. Stay here. The jungle will always be there for you. And you will always be king. With them gone, you never have to leave.
This violence is over. I'm done. No more blood.
Jason, look at me. Stay with me. You don't need any of them. You are powerful on your own. Jason, I love you.
Jason! What is wrong with you? Sister, she saved me. She saved all of us. And you reject her love? Ah!
I love you. Don't leave me.
I'm sorry.
Citra.
Citra, please. Do not leave me, please. Citra, I am sorry.
But I am. Still, somewhere inside me, more than that. Better than that.
I left the final battle with Hoyt in there because I thought it was kind of cool. Also, if you're wondering what happens if you choose the option where you stick with Citra, or Citra, I think her name's Citra, and don't save your friends, I'm going to leave a link to that down below, also annotation on the screen if you want to see that ending. I just found it somewhere on YouTube. It was like the top search video or whatever, but that's a thing too, so I'm going to give you a second to click that. Just a quick warning before you click on the alternate video, or the video to the alternate ending, it shows nipples. They're painted, but there's actual woman nipples there, so yeah, just fair warning. I don't know if it's still there when you guys saw it, but if you went ahead and clicked that alternate ending, the top comment said "doesn't matter, had sex," and I thought that was hilarious and worth pointing out. Okay, and now we get to talk on my thoughts of the game. First of all, like I said before, very good game. Gameplay is very, very well. The only quarrels I had were a little bit with the story mode. I guess the whole tattoo thing didn't quite make sense to me. Jason Brody is kind of a bitch, but that can be overlooked by anybody. So that's not really a major fault in the game. This game doesn't have any real major faults, anything that I absolutely hated in it. The gameplay was so unique, and like I recently did a playthrough of Tomb Raider, and near the end of the Tomb Raider, I'm getting pretty upset at the game because it's the same thing over and over again. This game has so many different angles, so many different ways you can go into the battle. You can use the bow, you can just get pissed and start throwing explosives everywhere, you can drop landmines and then run away from them and let them blow themselves up on the landmines. There's so many different angles you can attack the enemies with this game. It's unreal. You can go stealth, you can go balls first. I mean, you know, it's totally up to you, and that's one thing I like about it. But I'm getting off track. To get back on what I wanted to talk about, the only thing I really didn't, and it's not even to say I didn't like it, it's just something I didn't fully understand with the game, is the couple flaws in the story mode. First of all, when Citra dies, and when you save your friends, when she gets stabbed, she is just sitting there and she's desperate, she's shaking, she's like, I love you, don't leave me, I love you, I love you. And she doesn't want to leave you. I get the feeling she would never want to leave you, you know? And that's very solid. If you click and you watch the alternate ending, where you choose to stay with Citra, you slice all your friends' throats, which is just weird. Or you slice your ex-girlfriend's throat, I guess, you just killed her. And you stay with Citra, you do that, and then she stabs you in the heart, and it seems like she doesn't even care about you anymore now that she has your seed, I guess, because she wants your child to be the one to lead the Rakyat Warriors, I think, if I say that correct. And I didn't follow that at all, because there was so much love, so much want in one ending, and in the other ending she just wanted your sperm. She was only in it for the sex. So that was one minor flaw, just the ending with Citra. Now in one ending she loves you, and in the other ending she just stabs you in the heart and doesn't even care anymore because she already has your seed. I don't know if that's just how she is as a person, or if there was just she was meant to be two different people based on the endings, I guess. I don't know. That's one thing that didn't sit right with me, but outside of that, I liked it. I liked the whole game. I don't have a lot of negative things to say about it. If you have anything you didn't like about it, please leave it in the comments below, but for the most part, I mean, I very much enjoyed that game. The bow, I don't know, the bow was probably my weapon of choice, although if I needed to, I could pull out an LMG and just mow them down for days. When I go to take down camps, towards the end there, the sniper rifle got really overpowered, so I would just sit back so far away from the camp that they couldn't even see me, and I would just snipe them one by one, headshot by headshot, until the camp was cleared, and I would get my undetected bonus and get max experience. Well, that's another thing I like. If you do all the side quests and everything, you are going to have your whole little chain of upgrades maxed out by the time you get to the final boss, and I just thought that was neat. See, I could ramble on about this game forever and how much I liked it and how much I enjoyed it. The bottom line is that if you stuck around this far and you've seen the spoilers and everything and the game still looks very interesting to you, go pick it up. It's fun as shit. I don't know. I can't talk well enough about it. And like I said before, leave a comment in the comment section down below if you played this game and found a lot you didn't like about it for whatever reason, because I would be interested to hear that. So that about wraps it up for this review, guys. I hope I've influenced you in one way or another on whether or not to buy this game. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm Thundershot, and I'm out. Peace. You know, I finished Tomb Raider the other day, and when that hour of power goes up, the gameplay is going to be just about finished. And I'm going to be needing a new game to play through for the channel. If only Far Cry had like a badass DLC that you were a cyborg character and it was an 80s theme and there was a bunch of lasers and shit.